getting married, I don't know about that whole step yet, but like,
That's another thing, right? Like I feel like more and more people are not getting married nowadays because they're afraid of like getting divorced or like just relationship is just not where it used to be anymore, you know?
yeah, yeah. And actually, you know what? Let's just get into that topic right now. Um, that whole topic about like men being scared to marry now. Why is that? And I'm pretty sure this has been covered in like so many top videos, like other podcasts. Probably you guys are like, oh shit, why would I watch from like these guys, these amateurs? I don't even know these Asian dudes. What the hell? Like their background looks like crap.
Yeah, whack ass.
Like there's like dings in the wall.
Yeah, what?
Where's the neon lights? But
Damn.
we're gonna give you a perspective from like amateurs. We're gonna give
Hmm.
you like probably like an Asian perspective. We're trying to like settle in on a niche. So what this whole thing about like marriage, right?
Yeah.
Right now, there's like no incentive for men to marry. So the marriage rate is like is going down, right? And I think what is happening is that like a lot of like YouTubers, podcasters, they're like saying all this crap like men they get their money taken away, half their assets, right? It's generic bullshit. But actually what I'm gonna talk about, what I'm gonna talk about is the golden jackpot. Here's something no one has ever talked about. I think. I don't watch YouTube too much, but
Hmm.
I think what's going on is you see how Tinder started in like I don't know, like 2010 or something. Got really big in like
So dating apps now.
yeah, dating apps. 2014, Tinder got really big. What started happening? All these other people were like, "Shoot, let's make a company. Let's start our own dating app." Then you got
Oh
like
yeah.
Coffee Meets Bagel, a Christian app, and then you got like Hinge.
Bumble coming up.
Bumble is like, oh, like let's make like friends, but then
Uh-huh.
it's like just for a place to fuck still. And then you got like all these like you got Grinder like for like gay people.
Hmm.
You got like I don't know, the list goes on. You even have like
Yeah.
East meets
West?
E- what was it
Or,
called? East meets East or
yeah, yeah,
something?
yeah.
That dating
Something
app
like that.
for like Asians
Yeah, yeah.
in
Oh yeah, for
America.
Asians, yeah.
Yeah, and then so you got all these apps now
Hmm.
for all different purposes, like Christian religion based,
Oh
and then
yeah.
you got like gay based, you got like
Ethnicity based too.
yeah ethnicity based. I don't even know if there's like one for like maybe like Indian people, right? Because
Oh
like
yeah.
East meets East,
Yep,
then
yep,
you got
yep.
one for Indian people, maybe one for like Latinos.
Oh
Do you
yeah.
know of any like Latino dating apps?
I think I saw one. I forgot the name. I think there is one though.
Oh, sheesh. If
Yeah.
anyone knows, comment down below. Let us know. But if you guys could think of any other like dating apps that's like based on some ethnicity that we probably don't know about. But getting to the point is these dating apps all came about, right?
Hmm.
And then what's happening? Dalen, tell me what's happening.
I feel like just more and more people are hooking up and not taking relationships seriously.
Fucking exactly, dude. We didn't even talk about this before. We didn't even talk about this before. Like we just dive right into another video, and then holy shit, you read my mind, bro. And yeah, dude. Number one thing I think is happening.
Hmm.
It's not like oh fucking men are scared. Men are scared. Their assets are getting taken away. Half their money. Blah blah blah. The person who makes more like they suffer the most, right?
Hmm.
But what's happening is I think hookup culture and hookup culture it's getting more prominent. Like you look at our parents generation, who the fuck was fucking like 20 dudes, 20 guys,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Like girls back then
Hmm.
super like clean, right?
Yeah,
Like barely any girl was like above 20 count, right?
yeah.
Now like I don't know what your experiences are like with like girls that you slept with, like what did they say their body counts were?
I don't know. They always be like, oh, like, just 3 or 5, and then you gotta multiply that shit by 3. You're just like 3 or 5, all right, so that's like around 15. Like, damn.
That's what I was thinking, bro. But like whenever they say it, they don't sound like they're lying to me, man. So I don't know if I'm just gullible, but I read people pretty well.
I would like to think I read people well too, but like, I don't know. I feel like women know how to manipulate men sometimes, like play with our emotions or like trying to fake it. Like, oh yeah, no, it's just three, you know, like,
Sheesh.
cause like, oh, she's like, oh, you know, like, oh, like giving head or whatever doesn't count as, you know, like,
Yeah, that actually doesn't count, but
yeah, yeah,
it,
yeah,
it it does contribute to like you being kind of a
a
slut,
slut. Uh huh.
or like me being like a fuck boy, me
Mm-hmm.
getting my dick blown by like a hundred girls. Like,
Yeah.
dude, like I'm fucking STD material right there. Like if
Yeah.
I were a girl and I had sex with a guy that had blowjobs from like many different girls, like 100 girls, I'd be like, shit, I gotta get checked out. This guy's dirty as hell. So so
Yeah.
um but going back to the topic, the body count thing, like nowadays you see like girls like probably like over like 20 count, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be like,
By like 20 years old, right? Like really young, and they would have a high body count, you
yeah,
know?
I'm not saying a big majority of girls are like that,
Yeah.
but in our parents' time, probably non-existent.
Because
Probably
it
like,
wasn't as accessible. I feel like they didn't have dating apps and like, because they would have to write letters, you know? Like, I don't know if I'm
yep.
going too extreme or not, you know?
Write letters. Can you imagine like back then, like you would have to like call someone's home phone to like talk to them.
Yeah,
There's
and
no
this
cell
this
phones.
wasn't even that long ago, dude. This was
Yeah.
like you know 80s, you know.
Yeah, exactly. But now with the enhancements of like technology, it's
Uh-huh.
like everything's so like versatile, it's so like convenient. So with our something in our pocket, we could just like start like hitting people up for like fucking, you know?
Yeah.
And then I think that's another thing, like convenience.
Hmm.
So convenience contributes to people hooking up a lot more. And so I kind of digressed, but like this whole like women thing in the count of like 20s, like I think more so I see a lot of women that are probably like above like five, at least five. Before in our parents' time, I would say like the most they would be at like is like five. But now it's like at least five. Everyone
Gotcha.
is at least five now. And then talking about like men now,
Hmm.
like I know we focus a little bit on women. I don't want people to think we're misogynist, but like talking about men now, like men standard 20s. Like I'm at least like 20s. I've at least had sex with like 20 girls. Dalen's a little bit more reserved, so I don't think Dalen needs to say anything about that. But standard, I think like most men have had sex with like at least 20 girls. So
Hmm.
what am I saying all this crap for? What am I digressing? Is that like hookup culture now is so much more prominent that like what what we're developing or what we're kind of like fostering is like a habit of just like having sex with so many people that when we have someone that we're just committed to the rest of our lives, we can't take that shit anymore. We're like
Kind of
so
get
used,
bored of it.
yeah, we're so used to fucking Clarissa on Monday and then fucking like Sonia on Wednesday and then fucking like Jessica on Friday, blah blah blah, and maybe even like all three in one day, that we're like shit, man, I kind of like fucking so many girls, you know. And then another part is like, oh, I don't want to cheat on my wife, so maybe I'll just not even get in like a marriage,
Yeah.
right? So I'm pretty sure like marriage, the biggest factor is probably gonna be like hookup culture next coming years. But right now, I think what it is that people are having trouble finding um, the right person. And so you guys could watch our last video about like dating in the East versus dating in the West. We talk a little bit more about like how it's a little bit harder now to find someone in the West to date.
Hmm.
But right now, honestly, I'll be honest, I don't think the biggest problem is hookup culture. I think it is going to be more prominent in the a more prominent issue in the future, but it is a big issue why people are not getting married. Like because they're so used to like fucking everyone, you know, men and women. Everyone's getting so acclimated to like wanting to fuck everything.
Hmm.
You see this fucking hole? I'll fuck this hole. Fucking fuck this wall socket. I'll fuck that shit. You know?
Fucking get electrocuted. How do you think that affects like dating in our generation mentally for guys and girls, like
I think
just the hookup culture, like
it's like the
toxic
same
or
thing
mm-hmm.
because like you have boyfriends and girlfriends breaking up because shit. I'll give you a personal experience, and then people might flame me in the comments and say like, well, no, that's just you, but I don't know
Let's hear it.
if you have an experience like this, please feel free to comment. But my experience was like when I was with one of my girlfriends,
Mm-hmm.
I felt really locked. Like I felt locked all the time. I couldn't talk to like girls. I wanted to talk to girls just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would just straight up tell her, like I'm talking like I'm just flirting. Just to like kind of know like yeah, I still got it. I still got it my game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like an ego thing. It's more like I've seen a lot of guys, they just become socially fucking awkward once they get in a relationship because you only have one fucking person all the time, 24/7. You're just talking to that one chick, or you're just talking to that one dick or one dude
Oh shit.
that you don't know how to talk to anyone else,
Yeah.
you know? And
Uh,
and I'm not trying to be like a fucking asshole and be like, oh, I just want to talk to these girls and know like, oh shit, like my game is good. I feel like flirting is a big contribution to if you're socially awkward or not. You know how to talk to the opposite gender, right?
yeah.
And so I think that's some the reasons like why I would talk to chicks on like Tinder or like dating apps when I was still with my girlfriend, and I was very honest about it. I would just troll those girls. I wouldn't even try to go out with them, but I would just like screw around because I like to fuck around, like just like troll. I'm not talking about like fuck around like
Kind of just like talking to other people.
yeah.
Yeah, not like just fucking around. Just
Yeah, not like going out with them secretly. Like
mm-hmm.
I never did that. And then I would tell her straight up like this chick I'm talking to, and hey, look, this is kind of funny. Like this is what I said to her,
Yeah.
and then she still wanted to go out with me. Like I would say some stupid remark, like just be like, "Hi, I'm gay," and then like I would just like say some really troll stuff, like, "Oh, like I like dick,"
Mm-hmm.
and then she'd be like, "What?" And she find more interest in me for some reason. She'd just find more interest in me, and she'd want to talk to me a little bit more.
Just saying all these random
Saying
shit.
all this random shit. I was
Yeah.
like, whoa, this is kind of working, but
Yeah.
like, and I would show like my girlfriend, I'd be talking to her,
Yeah.
and be like,
What
it's
the
kind of weird how like like when I troll, like actually my game is a lot higher. Like these girls want me a little bit more. It's a little bit weird. I don't know why. I think that's like another topic for another day. But being in a boyfriend girlfriend relationship, like you have a habit of talking to like other people, kind of relying on that to enhance your social ability. Then I think that kind of affects your relationship, and then it starts taking a toll on your mental health. Your personality starts changing, and then I felt that, and then that's why I was like, "Sheesh, man! I think I gotta fucking get the fuck out of here, bro.
Gotta dip.
Gotta dip." It's like also I think another thing is that I was like, dude, I kind of miss like fucking around and shit like that.
Because it was
And
fun, right?
yeah,
It's-
yeah, and then I will say I grown up a little bit. That's something like viewers would say. Like they'd be like, "Oh no, you just probably weren't grown up at that time. You're just fucking immature." But I'm telling you, like right now, I'm 28, close to getting married, right? Even like sometimes now, like I'd be like, "Damn, I kind of want to fuck another girl when I'm with my girlfriend,"
Yeah.
and then so I think like it took a toll on me, like just being acclimated to like having this convenience of like fucking so many girls, this hookup culture. And then when you see other people doing it too, you see like my friends, like we have this one friend, fucking Alan. We're not gonna say which Alan, but
Oh,
but
yeah.
fucks all the time. And then it kind of makes like when you're in a relationship for a long time and then you see your friends having that much fun, you're like, shit. It's kind of like a blast of the past.
You're like, I wish I was happy like him. You
Kind
know?
of not like I wish, but it's like, damn, I kind of want to do that for a day. But
Uh-huh.
you're like, I fucking can't though.
Maybe behind closed doors,
Nah, fuck that. No.